right, Shalom, Shalom. This is Shalom from the Great Millstone Atlanta camp. Before I get started, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakak Badash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, safety, much love, and blessings to the elect of Israel. So I want to get into this, the topic of the heathen's going to be bowing down to us real soon. Because they're going to realize that we're the power of the earth. You know, first of all, giving honor and praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. You know, that's our ultimate power, but we're going to be kings of the earth, and these heathens are going to bow to us. Because right now they're looking at us like, you know, we're a bunch of niggas. You know, we're a bunch of, Latinos, Native Americans, and you know, they pretty much lords over us. But what made me think about this is I was at work yesterday, and you had this heathen Edomite. You know, he had this proud look on his face, staring at me with his gun on his hip. He wasn't a police officer or nothing. He just wanted to stare at me while I was working, and had this little smirk on his face. Hey, but real soon, the tables are gonna be turned. You know, first of all, we're not gonna need guns. Hey, but we're gonna laugh your ass to death in the kingdom while you in slavery. But I want to get this precept, Jeremiah 49:23. But I really don't like to get this precept because of how other camps use it, making white people bow down to them while they at camp. This, first of all, it's not the time for that. This is not the kingdom. But in the kingdom, it's going to be plenty of this. Jeremiah chapter 49:23. And the kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and the queens and their queens thy nursing mothers, and they shall bow down to thee with their face towards the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me. So, you know, right now, you know, we not in our power. We're not in our kingdom. That's why these so-called white people can look at us with threatening looks with their weapons. You know, whether it's a regular old Edomite or a police officer. You know, they can do that right now because this is their kingdom. You know, they're the kings and queens over us. But those kings are gonna be our nursing fathers and nursing mothers. You know, they're gonna be taking care of everything that we need. They're gonna be our maids, our servants, our slaves. You're gonna serve hardcore bondage. The whole time this cracker looking at me, I'm like, you know, I already know you want to blow me away, but guess what? You know, it's not gonna happen. First of all, I got the power of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Second of all, your kingdom is ruling. And we already know how this devil feel about us. So it's nothing new. You know, I was talking to my basically somebody I knew. I'm not gonna put him out there like that. And he decided, you know, he's not in the truth. He's into the world. He decided he wanted to go to the store in a mixed area with his gun on his hip. And he said he scared the shit out of those people that was in the store. And he don't really do it anymore. If he carry his weapon, he has it covered up. But he don't have it exposed because he was getting all these frightening looks. Yeah, because you Jake. And you got Esau's sword, his blessing. Those weren't frightening looks you was getting. Those were mean, angry looks. Like, this nigga don't supposed to have a gun. I want to get something real quick. 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and 57. It says, "And now, O Lord, behold, these heathens which have been reputed as nothing have begun to be lords over us and devour us. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sake, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure?" And we don't have long. Or should I say, they don't have long. They don't have long to rule over us. Because as you see, as everybody see, in and out of the truth, you got atheists knowing that this is the end. Everybody know that this is it. And it's about to be over for Esau. Let me see, what did I want to get? I know I talked about Amos chapter 9. Let me go to verse 10. Verse 12. It says that they may possess the remnant of Edom, and of all the heathen which are called by my name, said the Lord Yahweh that doeth this. The Lord is gonna, he named Edom first, because you white people, you so-called white people, are going into hardcore slavery real soon. And then, he said the rest of the heathen. You Hamites, you Africans, Negroes, you not Africans, you Israelites. We look nothing alike. You can tell a Hamite, an African from a Negro easily. But you Hamites, you Africans, you Moabites, you Chinese people, you Edomites, you white folks, all these other nations, you're gonna be in slavery up under Israel. Micah chapter 4 in verse 1 or in verse 2, it says, "And many nations shall come and say, Come and let us go up to the mountains of the Lord Yahweh, and to teach the house of the power of Jacob." You notice it says the power of Jacob, of the God of Jacob, as it's written. But that's our power. Yahweh is the power of Israel only. The Lord is only dealing with Israel. He's dealing with you heathens on the other side, on the left-hand side, basically to break Israel down because the Lord gave you the power to do so. Simply because we couldn't keep the law. But the Lord it's about to be over. Jake's waking up to this truth, and we understand that Yahweh is all power, and we're going to be kings on the earth real soon. But it says, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For the law shall go forth of Zion, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. Verse 3, "And he shall judge among many people, and rebuke strong nations afar off, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore." So by this so-called white man being in rulership, everybody is constantly at war. Because that's just how the white man get down. He was a great sword was given into him to take peace away from earth. But once he's taken down, everybody's going to rejoice. Mentioned in the book of Isaiah chapter 14. But what's really gonna do it is when we receive our salvation and we receive our spiritual powers, and we're actually there with the Lord Yahweh Shemi Hawashah when He returns. That's gonna mess you people, you other nations up. When you see our power return and it's our power and He look like us, not what you think who Jesus looks like, but what Yahweh actually looks like, Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, that's going, man, that alone should cause you people to bow down. But of course, Esau he's gonna be proud and he's gonna try and fight. He's gonna fight to the end, and we just got to, not we, but Yahweh Shimi Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Shah is gonna come back and destroy a lot of you people. Isaiah 66 says the slain of the Lord should be many. And it's going to be like that because you're going to try and fight against the Lord, which you're not going to win. You're not going to win the fight against Michael, the angel. But what I was going into was the book of wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5. It says, "Then shall a righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for." So that alone, once this devil is taken down, these other nations, along with Esau, Edom, they're gonna bow down to us just because of that right there, because of that great power. They're not gonna do it with just, oh, you guys are the Israelites, hey, good for you, you guys have the power of the world, good. Yeah, no, it's not gonna be it's not gonna be that easy. It's gonna be terrible fear on these people. It's gonna be crying, screaming, bowing down. Please have mercy on us. Please don't destroy us. Verse 3, it says, and they repenting and groaning for anguish, a spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision, and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of Yahweh Shemi Hawashah, and his lot among the saints? Hey, that's going to be a terrible time. That's going to be a terrible time for you heathens that actually make it. When Jacob get in the kingdom, you're gonna be in great fear, pretty much forever, because you're gonna be in fear, but you're gonna rejoice because the world is gonna be at peace. The whole earth is gonna be at peace. But when you see us, hey, you're gonna try and bend over backwards and break your neck to please us. But that's pretty much all I want to get to, because just staring in the face of the devil, him staring at me, wanting to take my life. I'm just thinking in my mind, one day, your remnant, the people that's left of you, are gonna be bowing down to my feet, Lord's willing, in the kingdom. Of course, you're not going to be in the kingdom. You're going to be a slave in the kingdom. But, you know, when we get into the kingdom, hey, it's going to be a beautiful thing to have these heathens broken down like this. Just imagine every time you approach an Edomite, you're going to see, he's going to look like the guy on the picture on the left side of the screen. Yeah, you're not even going to be able to look at us. You're going to see us from afar off and you're going to bow down before we even approach you. Your pride is going to be broken forever. But that's all I wanted to get. I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Once again, all praises to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shah, Bashim Rakak Dash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that taught us his truth. Peace, safety, blessings, and much love to the elect of Israel. Shalom.